to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Pete Alonso, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next. Jacob Degrom is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
So stepping in is Ozzie Albies, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Atlanta, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First delivery to him. And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. In previous duels with Degrom, he's collected 11 hits in 31 tries. And he takes a called strike 1. Degrom has logged upwards of 140 innings of work and has allowed just over 1 run per 9 innings, an ERA in the low 1s. 1 out, nobody on. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Ronald Acuna is the second out of the opening frame.
Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. And it's fouled away. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. A dozen home runs and 47 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Fouled off. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. So a pitching clinic there as he sets them down in order, all via the punch-out. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And now a pitch on the way. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. And here's Jose Peraza, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First offering. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
2 balls and a strike.
Count 2-1.
This is foul right side. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting first, the center fielder, Brandon.
2 down, no one on base. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Here comes the 1-2. He pops it up. And no one will get this one. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Mets turned away here in the first. We'll head to the second at Citi Field. 0-0 here on the show. So now into the box is Austin Reilly. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Jock Peterson waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. In previous duels with Degrom, he's got 5 base hits in 23 at-bats. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Fouled away.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Stepping up is Dansby Swanson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a letter high fastball swung on and missed.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Peraza is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Braves strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Javier Baez. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
The second baseman, Javier Baez.
Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
J.D. Davis the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 10 home runs, 39 driven in. Sent out to straightaway center field. Acuna's there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So So here's Pete Alonso. He was swinging a hot bat in the first half and currently finds himself in second place in the league's home run standings.
And I don't expect him to slow down anytime soon, Matty. He sees himself in second place right here. He wants to get hot and overtake that top spot.
The pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bottom of the second here with no score. And another foul ball.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. We'll move to the third with no score. At the plate now is Stephen Vogt. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Pitch on the way. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Vogt is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Up next, Charlie Morton.
Number 50, Charlie Morton.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. So back-to-back strikeouts for him here to start the inning. And as we check out the rankings on this Mets ball club, you can see there he's currently leading the team in that department. So up steps Ozzie Albies. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Acuna digs in now. First pitch of the AB on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Albies is off at first with 2 away. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Good battle. Count remains full. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Windup and the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that pitch.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Curveball hit right back at him, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. So next to hit is Tomas Nido, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Jacob Degrom. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes.
got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Conforto is there, one away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Reilly. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The windup and the 0-1. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The shortstop,
Here's the pitch.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Jose Peraza. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. To third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So here's Brendan Nimmo. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. High chopper to third. Fielded cleanly, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for Atlanta, the right fielder.
Now to the plate, here is Eddie Rosario. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Here's the pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Dansby Swanson will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next up, Dansby Swanson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. Rosario gets his lead at first, nobody out. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
2-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Digging in next, Stephen Vogt struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two 2-1. Here it is. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate now, Charlie Morton. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. And now here is Ozzie Albies, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is, and there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
The 0-1 offering. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 0-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 pitch.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He set the payoff pitch, and he fouls this one off. The payoff pitch, and he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Now it'll be Ronald Acuna. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Ready with the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. The Braves will strand 3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The second baseman.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Fire.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Javier Baez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, J.D. Davis. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Swanson scoops it up. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Base is empty, 2 away, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. First pitch on the way. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up, still zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Two balls and a strike to Freeman. A two-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. Here now the 2-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next to dig in, Austin Reilly. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Freeman aboard here at first with nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Jock Peterson stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. pulled high in the air out to right field. Conforto is there, 2 down. Now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. It was a walk in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. This one's down to third. Davis has got it. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. We are still scoreless. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
The right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Now the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Well, New York Mets fandom has really been taken to another level by that group decked out in orange in right center field. They got their name from the 7-line subway train that serves Citi Field, and it's become quite a big deal here in Queens.
Yeah, Matt, they really do an awesome job rallying the Mets and getting more fans bought into the whole movement. But one of the things I love most about the group is how well they travel. You see cheering sections in other cities, but these guys go all over the country, invade sections of visiting ballparks to root for the Mets. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's a well-organized group, believe it or not, that holds several events throughout the year. They even take their act on the road to visiting ballparks a couple of times each season. It's been really great for the Mets organization. Peterson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tomas Nido will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Next up for New York, Jacob Degrom looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The windup and the 0-1. Just a touch outside. 1-2. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down in order go the Mets. Still no score. Heath Hembry is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. This pitch is popped up. VR is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in once again is Stephen Vogt. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. 2-0 now.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. Stepping in for the Braves, Charlie Morton. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Fouled away. Fouled off. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Jonathan Villar. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Acuna giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in will be Jose Peraza. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now a fastball, and he knocks this one into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, lifted down the line in left. Peterson will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. And that brings up Javi Baez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. On its way is pitch number 75.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Just off the inside corner with the sinker, ruled a ball. Can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Weakly hit to third. Right to him. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So he keeps rolling right along and make it 7 shutout innings now. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we still have no score. Drew Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 62.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman.
Now the first pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Here it comes on 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And it's fouled away. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 1-1. Here it is.
Count 2-1.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Down in order go the Braves. We are still scoreless. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis.
Luke Jackson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's the first pitch. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And it's a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He hit that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. And he puts it on the ground to second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Luis Guillorme will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty. First pitch on the way as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. No home runs as of yet and a pair of RBIs. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Kevin Pillar is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Austin Reilly. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now the first pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And that one yanked just foul. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Jock Peterson is on deck. fouls this one off. Full count still. The next 3-2. Another one sent foul.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Aaron Luke has been summoned here, and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. So the next to bat will be Eddie Rosario. First pitch on its way. One and 0. Here it is.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
2 out, nobody on. Blowing away with it here as he can't find the plate. 3-0. Three balls, no strikes. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Here's the first pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Check swing there. They'll appeal down to Gary Simmons, and it'll be strike 1 as he signals he wasn't able to hold up. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at-bat.
The 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And now Tomas Nido. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the AB on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Jackson is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth. Francisco Lindor steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He'll check in here at 277. A dozen home runs and 25 driven in. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next up is Jonathan Villar. Flew out last time up. First offering. Bases are empty here with two men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. Down in order go the Mets. We are still scoreless. Miguel Castro takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Now at the plate is Stephen Vogt. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Stephen Vogt.
Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. Johan Camargo will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Fouled away. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Camargo brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. But the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
The 3-1 pitch.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ready now is Ozzie Albies, and clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. Here's the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Next, here is Ronald Acuna. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. The 0-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Now the 2-1. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. They get the force at the plate. So here is Freddie Freeman. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Here's the first pitch. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1. Outside 2-1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 0 for 4. Shoots this one over to first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. Braves will strand 3. Still no score. Number 56 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 56.
Chance to walk it off, and now here is Jose Peraza. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he takes a called strike, too.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's the first pitch. Brandon Nimmo is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
The 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-1 pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Next, it'll be Javier Baez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Hit down the line at first. Freeman's got it to second for 1. Relay to Freddie, double play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we still have no score. So now to the plate, Austin Reilly, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
1-1 to count. The 1-1 pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. The 1-0. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. One and 0. Here it is. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Fouled off. The 2-2. Dansby Swanson would be next. In the air out toward right field. Chasing after it is Pilar. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding and get a crooked number up on that board.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Rosario at second with 2 down. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. Braves will settle for just the 1. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. Atlanta leads it 1-0. Striding in is J.D. Davis. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second.
J.D. Davis.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Richard Rodriguez takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping in next, Pete Alonso. Facing some tough pitching in this one. His bat's been kept uncharacteristically silent.
Yeah, but it only takes 1 swing, guys. You know as well as I do. He gets a pitch in the middle of the plate. With 1 swing at a bat, he could change the entire complexion of this game.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. He's ready now. The pitch. And it's 1-2.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, when they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Kevin Pillar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Ready with the 0-1. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Atlanta get the win despite only mustering 1 hit.